The Mary Celeste was an American ship discovered adrift and deserted in the Atlantic Ocean on December the 4th, 1872. The Canadian ship found herself in a bad state but still seaworthy. She was found with a partial sail with her lifeboats missing. There was no crew on board. The last entry in her log was dated 10 days earlier, where she had left New York, and she was still found with ample provisions on board. Her full cargo of alcohol was found intact, and the captain and the crew's personal belongings were undisturbed. None of those on board were ever heard of again. Here are some interesting facts about the ship that make this even more interesting. Fact number 1. Before getting the name Mary Celeste, the vessel was known as the Arizona. Number 2. The vessel already had a shady past, as it had once collided with another ship in the English Channel, and also the first captain had died mysteriously. There were several other instances where the ship was involved in accidents that required repair work. Number 3. Mary Celeste had set sail on the 7th of November 1972 from New York Harbour and was sailing to Italy. This journey never got completed. Number 4. The ship had started its voyage with the captain Benjamin Briggs, his wife and daughter, and 7 crew. It carried heavy cargo of 1,701 barrels of industrial alcohol. Number 5. Captain Briggs was an experienced seaman who had captained 5 ships before he took the charge of the Mary Celeste on its cursed voyage to Italy. Number 6. Adverse weather conditions were anticipated during the voyage, as November was never a good time to take sail. Number 7. The last note in the captain's log was recorded at 5 AM on the 5th of December 1872. The crew of the Dei Gratia discovered the abandoned ship. Number 8. Although weather was mentioned before setting sail, nothing special was mentioned in the captain's log. There was nothing that could predict the sudden vanishing of 10 lives. When rescuers stepped on the Mary Celeste, they found everything to be just normal. The sails were up, the captain's log was kept open, the skylights were open, and the belongings of the crew were intact. Number 10. There was no sign of any struggle on the ship. Number 11. The food had water and supplies to last for another 6 months. That was all in good condition. Number 12. The only thing that was missing from the ghost ship were the people and the lifeboat, including the captain and his young family. Number 13. 9 barrels of alcohol were found to be empty, which gave birth to the speculation that the alcohol may have been consumed by the crew. Being drunk, they might have killed the captain and his family and left the vessel in the lifeboat. However, no signs of a struggle were found. This speculation never gained enough weight. Number 14. The hold of the ship was filled with water. This made investigators think that a large wave might have swept the passengers overboard. This theory also did not hold for long, as it was unlikely that not one of the 9 adult passengers would be able to come back on board after being swept over. Number 15. Looking at the condition of the ship, the possibility of a pirate attack were also ruled out. Number 16. One of the most acceptable theories about the abandoned ship is that the captain might have ordered the abandoning of the ship, as there was an explosion from one of the barrels of alcohol. The barrels which were found empty were made of red oak, which is known to be more porous than white oak. Number 17. It might have been the case that the leaking alcohol had made the captain think that the ship might blow up, and in his haste he might have instructed the crew to abandon the ship. However, this mystery remains, and if that was the case, why would the crew of the rescue vessel not find a lifeboat with its passengers? Number 18. If there was adequate food supplies on board, it is anticipated that the passengers must have taken some food with them while abandoning the ship. There were no signs of any food items missing on the ship whatsoever. Number 19. The crew of the rescue vessel was suspected for killing the passengers so that they could claim the survivors' payment from the insurance of the ship. Number 20. No evidence was found against the crew of the Dei Gratia, the rescue vessel, and the insurance company did pay the amount to the crew. However, it was just 1/6 of the total insurance value of the ship and the cargo, which made investigators think that the authorities were never too sure about the innocence of the Dei Gratia crew behind the mystery of the vanishing of the passengers of the Mary Celeste. Thank you for watching today's video. Don't forget we upload every single day. Don't forget to subscribe, guys. See you next time.